Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly spirit reading from June 22nd to 29th, the last week of June. And let me tell you, the messages have been so about being empowered, empowered, and in power, I empower. And almost I got flooded with it, brought tears to my eyes, like, let these times show you how powerful you really are and use it for good, use it for good. And I have tingling all over my body when I say that because it's showing up in your life on such personal levels to step into this power more fully. And I don't even think that we're really used to that. And in every reading that I've been doing lately, I could almost have tears in my eyes about all the messages in whatever deck. Don't ever dim your light again. Shine bright and use your power and know your worth, know your value. And maybe we're not very comfortable with that, but it's really standing in our fullness of all we are and showing up, and not just showing up for others, but showing up for ourselves. And I can almost cry with the truth of that because there's very personal events and circumstances that are going to be bringing that out in you, and you're going to be amazed because it's forcing us to step into that more fully and more powerfully. And it's a different kind of power. It's not ego power, but it's this divine power almost with a divine heart of having divine love for yourself. And with that, there are times to stand up for yourself, and in a kind way or in a assertive way, or not in a steamrolling way or in a ego way or coming from that place, but a divine love of self and self-respect and speaking up in the fullness of who you are. And I think we're greeting July like that. Every card, this has been like a warm-up of almost flexing those muscles during this time. And maybe these retrograde planets are bringing up all the times that we didn't do that, and how events played out where we were maybe the victim, or maybe we were the one looking at someone else to be the superhero and step in. But it's these times that we're stepping in. We're putting on that cape, or putting on that armor, or putting on that whatever it is, stepping more into that. And I have goosebumps all over my body because this is very personal, but also you could see this on a collective level that we're all stepping up like that. And but using it for good and using it with truth, like standing on truth and justice, and but it's for ourselves. And this is really profound. I mean, last overall weekly reading, it was all about standing up for yourself and going through doors of value, and they're really personal doors of value. And it's amazing because this is shape-shifting us. It's shifting us and transforming us to be more powerful in really divine ways right now. So, all right, enough of my rambling, but that was so beautiful, and it was so empowering and so acknowledging of how much we're doing that for ourselves. And it's beautiful. I mean, we always like remember how we're tapping into this like this. And how long the journey was to get to this point to do that for ourselves. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And like that last message that came out when I did a closer preview, when I do those bonus readings, it was for, what was the last one? Star Temple. And it said, don't ever dim your light again. Don't ever dim your light again. We almost don't recognize how powerful or how light we can be. I don't know. It takes divine circumstances to bring that out in us. And it truly is amazing how it pushes us to step in for ourselves. It's beautiful. 22nd to the 29th, really feeling that power. Don't dim your light. More powerful than you know or feel. It's beautiful. 22nd to the 29th. Let's get some archangel messages for the last week of June. 22nd to the 29th. What are the messages? What are the clear messages? Tapping into our energy. 22nd to the 29th. Ooh, okay. Wow. That came out with force. I'm so curious what that is. 22nd to the... Ooh, gosh, this flipped out. Oh, boy. Again, the obstacles. Rising above challenges. This came out in this week's... We're really facing those challenges head on. Yes, because we're coming out powerful. Ooh, yes. This is like rising above all. I got to do it in the order. Look at this. Look at the sword energy here. Absolutely. Oh, sword energy. We are moving to smoother waters. Look at that. We are moving to smoother waters. And I feel we're powerful. For some reason, see, he is powerful. Look at the put on the armor. We are rising up with the truth and justice and riding into smoother waters for ourselves. I feel like we're powering this in this direction. Not only is it divine, but we're powering this to the smooth waters in this reading. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. There's relocation and travel. We're moving to smoother waters, but I feel we played a divine part in it. We're rising above challenges. Yes, surmounting the mountain here. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. We are facing those challenges head on because what? We are facing any challenges that are in our path because we are strong. We are so strong in our power. This is the strongest card, Knight of Michael. You can't underestimate. This is all sword energy. It's like standing for truth, standing for justice, standing for clarity, standing with integrity in your path right where you are, facing the challenges head on, demanding going into smoother waters, paving the way for smoother waters. When they said you're the superhero, look at the cape. You can't make this up. Look at the cape. Look at the armor. Look at the illumination. You're the king on your path in strength, in integrity, standing strong right where you're planted, right where you're planted. Yes, wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. This is no time. You're not standing for any BS. You're staying in your integrity. There are situations and circumstances that demand for you to put the cape on, for you to stand in truth and justice and face your challenges head on, stay illuminated for the guidance, and you're standing strong right where you're planted, right in your path. And what I feel like we're growing from this situation. See the blooming here. Wisdom, objectivity. You're not being in your feelings. You're staying in the truth and the clarity of what you know is right. You're using that to surpass the obstacles, the challenges. Being very rational, very grounded, very in your power, very standing strong in your integrity, what you know to be true. And I feel like that is steering you into smoother waters here and steering you right past these obstacles or any situations that you need to get past. We've gotten that card twice now. We're really thinking our way through with clarity, with power, claiming the power that we have to face challenges head on and be very logical about it, very grounded about it, not letting our emotions carry us. It might be things we really care about, but we're not letting our emotions get the better of us because we have to be logical, rational, and very practical, very grounded. It's very in your integrity and truth. So it's that. It's really that. That's what you're getting past the obstacles and the challenges with this, being very much in your power with truth and clarity and integrity. That's what it's all about. That's what's moving you to smoother waters right now. That's a very powerful energy. And with that, we're getting, let's see, it's all about being, oh gosh, and a major arcana went right into my hands. You can't make this up. Okay. You can't make this up. I kept on saying the Three of Pentacles is the new major arcana because this is all cooperative energy. You're working very well with other people at this time. It's also like divine cooperation with what you're doing right now. And it says, do what you love. It's a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a very cooperative manner. I kept on saying the Three of Ariel is like the new major arcana for this time. The way to go is to work cooperatively with others. Whenever in doubt, work together. That's going to help you over any challenges or obstacles. It will help you into smoother waters. You want to work in this cooperative energy. It is the major arcana of all of June in this transformational time to go into smoother waters out of rocky waters. Just like all my spirit messages posted, you want to clear your energy. You want to be so clear in your integrity and in truth and clarity and whatever you're facing head on with divine guidance. That is the energy that can clear mountains, that can clear a way through mountains over any challenges or obstacles. That has been an ongoing spirit message for this time. Rise above your emotions. You want to come from divine guidance and integrity and truth and rational and grounded and strong. And the major arcana is the high priestess. Listen, they were making no joke about it that you stay connected to divine guidance. Your intuition is off the charts at this time. It's your guidance. It's going to help you over challenges. It's going to help you into smoother waters. It's going to help you stay in your integrity and in the right vein the whole time. It really is. This is powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information, and be at peace. And this is you. This is what you're backed by, like being so strong on your path. You have divine backing. It kept on coming up. Your intuition's off the charts. You're getting direct divine guidance to help you stay within your integrity. It's like divine integrity. It's not ego. It's divine. It's like divine integrity to face challenges and be very rational. Um, yeah, and stay in your integrity. Let's see what other messages want to come in. But Major Arcana is the High Priestess. That is your guidance. You're feeling your way through with your divine guidance last week of June. That's what you're trusting. It's also helping you stay so powerful right in your path. Yeah, the Queen of Raphael, of course. You're so full of heart. You're so full of heart. You care deeply about what you're standing strong with here in your integrity and your truth. It's what you divinely care about. It's almost like a divine heart, I want to say. And it says, follow your heart. Yeah, a love of home and family and trustworthy psychic information. Listen, the High Priestess, and you're all in your emotions, very intuitive at this time. Look at the divine guidance right there. You have backing. It's what's keeping you so strong in the physical, very rational, and in your integrity and truth, because you're holding fast. Look at what's behind you. You're tapped in all the time. That's what you're sitting in. Following your heart, your divine guidance, and trustworthy psychic information. That is what you're leading with. You're in your power. You're in your psychic power, and you're in your rational, grounded integrity power. You're seeing over obstacles, working very cooperatively with other people, and you are feeling that you're moving into smoother waters now with any challenges. And we got that with the Spirit Pick-Me-Up reading too. We got the wheel, literally, and that's almost like it was like what goes around comes around. You're going to be on the receiving end. You've been putting out a lot, so you're going to surpass some obstacles here, working through challenges. Completely, your intuition is off the charts. You're going by your divine guidance, staying in your power, very rational, very full of your integrity. Integrity, trustworthy psychic information is giving you strength as well to go forward like that. And we have the Four of Raphael. So other possibilities are coming in. I think the divine is giving you other things to work on, like look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions, and seek out other possibilities. When it comes to regarding to things that you care about, your divine guidance could be coming in there to show you other possibilities to work through challenges at this time is what I'm getting. And we got that a little bit for last week as well. If you're facing challenges or ways to go, feel for your divine guidance. Come through very in your power, very grounded, very rational. Don't let your emotions take you. You don't get carried away with your emotions that might get brought up during this time. You want to stay in your power and very rational and linked to divine guidance, not your emotional guidance. There was another message coming up about that when you're not quite sure and it's kicking up things in your emotions. Don't do moves on your emotions. Do your moves powerful, strong in integrity on your psychic guidance, rather than any emotions that get kicked up. There was a difference there. So that could be the other opportunities. You want to stay linked with the divine guidance, not your emotions. Get carried away and do things rashly with on emotions, especially with moon energy and all the stuff going on right now. Things are a little unclear. You want to follow when it's unclear. Tap into your divine guidance. Don't rely on your emotions. Your emotions tend to be very, your emotions tend to react to like A, B, C, when there's so much more going behind the scenes. So you want to trust your High Priestess connection to override what your eyes and ears can't see, if that makes sense. You want to tap into your sixth sense, or you want to tap into divine guidance and trust that over what the evidence, quote unquote, evidence is showing in front of you. Do you know what I mean? Because that's going to see you through. That's going to be the illumination to pull you out and see beyond challenges and figure out ways to solve problems, and to be very rational. You know, King of Michael is very rational and integrity and in truth, no BS. And it's on things that you really care about, but go on your psychic intuition with the High Priestess here rather than your emotions. Because here it's saying be aware of your own emotions, and that was a separate spirit message I got. Okay, so let's see here. Nine of Michael. Yeah. Look at this. This is worries. This is worries. There may be some worries, and this is when it's unnecessary. It is unnecessary. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire and release any feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Release it again, like here, when you're down. Don't get stuck in your emotions. Hand it over. Release anything that you're worried about. Tap into higher and remain in your power, because you are going to get over these challenges and obstacles. There's nothing to be worried about. Stay in touch with your divine guidance, because that will be the illumination that will cast out any worries, anything you're running around in your head. Just let it go and just hold on to faith and trust in your divine guidance. If you can't see all the answers, still don't spend the darkness worried about what it's kicking up in you. Just release whatever it's kicking up in you and tap into something higher, your divine guidance, and remain in your power. Very rational. We got the star. There's nothing to worry about here. The star. The star has been coming out in every deck I've been using in the last week or so, and this is literally a dream come true, and believe in yourself. And it's the end of a difficult situation. So again, believe in yourself. You are moving to smoother waters. You are getting over any challenges or obstacles. There's a new light coming in here. You're rising above it. You are the star. So believe in yourself. We also had tremendous, like, stand up for yourself, be confident, all this. And look at this, King of Michael. That's you, powerful, divinely linked, rational, no BS, in your integrity. You're the King of Michael, very powerful, logical, rational. You're not letting your emotions get away from you. You're staying in your integrity, and it's to believe in yourself. The rough period is ending, and you're going to smoother waters. Very, very intuitive at this time. Very, very intuitive at this time. There's nothing to worry about. Stay connected to your divine guidance. You're the High Priestess. I refer to everybody on my channel as the High Priestess, because you really are divinely led, and you have such strong intuition, and this will keep you on the right track going forward. It will get you also out of any worries you may have. Just remain tapped in, and believe in yourself as you go forward in your power, and really divinely linked, not letting your emotions get carried away with you. Stay in your integrity, and you will see your way through all the obstacles or any challenges that you may have. Let's get some more archangel advice, but definitely stay in your power. Definitely stay in your power and stay divinely linked. Let's see, what are some other messages here. We have the Eight of Michael. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely saying this is sword energy again, to break free of any worries, break free. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, and you're not seeing things clearly. If there are things that you're worrying about, if you feel stuck, if you feel trapped, if you're mulling too much in your head, it's really urging you to be more linked to a divine connection, that your guidance can guide you over any obstacles or challenges. You can free yourself. Stay in your power. Be very rational about it. Don't let your emotions get carried away. So be very grounded in your power. Logical is really going to serve you well in the last week of June. It is. It's believing in yourself. It's a time of healing, moving forward to smoother waters, but you're also creating that as well, by getting out of your head, getting out of the worries, freeing yourself of that. And the divine is helping you free. Just stay connected to the divine as the High Priestess, a higher perspective of things, not get stuck so much in your head. They were saying a lot of things may not be clear. And a lot of times when things are not clear, you feel like you're in the dark. And when we're in the dark, it kicks up a lot of things, right? The Knight of Michael is literally when you feel in the dark, like having nightmares. But I feel like when it's in the dark, we don't have the answers, so our mind's getting carried away. Or we feel trapped, or we don't know which direction. We're all tied up in a sense. But the minute you just connect with the divine priestess, like when you just hold on, they said, hold on to faith and trust. Instead of holding on to a worry or holding on to projecting too much or in your head, let it go, breathe it out, and hold on to faith and trust. That elevates you instantly, reconnects you instantly to a higher perspective, a higher frequency, a higher, the divine. Get out of the emotions in your mind and just stand firm in your integrity is what I'm really getting here. And trust you're moving forward on what you really care about, but also trust your divine, intuitive, psychic abilities, that you can get through any challenge. You can face your challenges head on, not let the fears kick up or make you feel stuck or anything. hold on to faith and trust. It's like the rope they say to hold on to in the darkness, because when you hold on to the rope of faith and trust, you know, you just follow the rope. It will illuminate you out of the darkness instantly. Like, you just trust, even if you don't know the answer right now, you trust there will be. If you, that kind of thing. Don't get stuck in a moment. Don't get stuck in the emotions or the worry. Instantly tap into your high priestess self and believe in yourself and believe you're moving to smoother waters. You stay in your power, very rational, disciplined, and another, new beginnings. It's a resurrection. Here we have starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. There are new beginnings here. We also have tons of retrograde planets going on. It could be a time, honestly, where there's like a resurrection of old issues, problems, things that need to be rehashed again, brought to a new level. I was getting that a lot also, that this time with all the retrograde planets, it's a lot of going back in time to do over, to bring new life into circumstances. Um, and you're going to want to be tapped into a high priestess energy and believing in yourself, and knowing that the worst is over. We're moving to smoother waters. We're facing new challenges and bringing it to a new level. In the in between, there could be a lot of in the mind of going back and forth with worries, or feeling you're not quite sure which way to untangle yourself or move forward or get past an obstacle. But they're saying tap into your divine connection, because and stay very clear in your integrity and truth and clarity, and trust that divine guidance on the things you care about, because that's what's causing this. You're rising above challenges. You're bringing things to new levels. Um, there could be things from the past that you were working on, or it's already in motion, that you can bring a new life to it, in a sense, that you can rise above it, that there could be a new beginning in it. Maybe what you were worried about back here is being resurrected in a new way. They're saying believe in yourself. You can oversee any challenges. So I feel like it's almost like a new beginning, a new solution to an old problem, in a sense, that maybe you've been mulling over for a while. There could be new beginnings with that, a fresh new life to that. But definitely believe in yourself. Believe in um, the power that you have. This can't be underestimated. Being in your full power, very rational, with clarity, no BS, and your integrity. This is the power. And being divinely connected. See the illumination here, the high priestess in your power. And you're also taking control of your mind. The King of Michael, it's like no BS and integrity. So it's like cast out any worries, any feelings of being trapped, or any obstacles. You can work it through as the king. These mountains are pretty small to surpass when you're the king. I mean, they're literally saying consider taking a more uplifting approach. So uplifting approach is getting rid of these worries, right? Getting rid of feeling that you're trapped. You can free yourself and break free. And how? Because you're divinely connected as the high priestess. Infinite possibilities, ways to go, new beginnings, and you are the star. Believing in yourself that the worst is over. There's a lot of healing moving onwards. You are the king in the situation, so act like it. It really is like act like it. And like they made me begin, it may not even be natural to us to feel that way, but that is what's going to lead us to smoother waters. Be very much in your power. Your insides are beautiful, and you're very psychic at this time, and you're going forward on the things that you really care about. But this is the queen and this is the king. You're definitely in your power, in your heart, and in your mind, and being the king of your mind and the king of your heart, right? So that is really what's steering the ship to smoother waters. That is breaking free and going forward to smoother waters on really profound levels. When you think about that, that's what they just gave me. You're the queen of your heart and the king of your mind. Look at what you can do, new beginnings. You're divinely connected, and believe in yourself, the star. That's your like star power right there. King of the mind, queen of the heart. And it's freeing yourself, and it's moving to smoother waters. It's getting past any previous challenges. Just like they made me say in the beginning, you don't realize how powerful you are. Use your power for good. And there's something really delicious about this, that even though it may be worrisome and give us some worries, um, that we are very these circumstances, we're tapping into our power when we get to the other side of this. And just when I'm saying this, I'm running out of juice in this. Uh-oh. I might have to do a part one, a part two. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to end this part one now, and I'll do the part two on after I juice up my phone. Sorry about that. But talk about how important it is to be empowered, right? I even have to empower this camera to go for the second mile of this. So I think this is really forcing us to step into our power and tap into resources that we didn't even have before through this period. It's really beautiful. Like they said, new beginning, the star, the high priestess, king of Michael, queen of Raphael, king of the mind, queen of the heart, going forward, star power, divine star power. All right, so I'll do part two right after this. Bye bye. Take care.